today's video, I'll talk about the common mistakes students make when choosing courses and how to avoid them. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of UofT 101. If this is your first time here, my name is Kim and I'm an upper year student at the University of Toronto. So lately I've been getting lots of great questions from viewers about course selection. While answering your questions, I started to ask myself what are some common mistakes we make when we're choosing courses. And since we're getting closer to course enrollment, I feel like I should make a video that reflects the problems students encounter during course selection. Perhaps what I'm about to tell you are things that you haven't thought about or you're just confused and don't even know where to start. So make sure you stay to the end if you want to prevent yourself from making unnecessary and avoidable mistakes. Again, questions or concerns, let me know by leaving a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you don't want to miss out on useful content from this channel. No matter which academic stream you're going into this fall, you'll have to declare your post at the end of first year. I noticed a lot of first years are not doing enough digging to figure out their options for posts because they think it's too early to make plans. And that might become one of the reasons why people didn't get into their intended posts. And you're correct, you have the opportunity to switch posts after second year, but I would rather get it right the first time. So let me put a pause here. I'm not here to judge or comment on what's right or wrong because everyone has their own way of doing things. There are a multitude of legitimate and positive reasons to switch programs or school. For example, when someone found a field that is more interesting than what they're studying right now. However, don't let
I can't get into this program because I didn't take this course
be the reason you switch programs, because this can be prevented simply by planning in advance. So please check enrollment requirements for your posts. If you're not sure where to find enrollment requirements, check out the video above for direction, and I did a step-by-step tutorial on course selection. So if your post is an open enrollment program, these programs do not have specific courses required for enrollment as long as you have completed 4 FCE by the time you apply for posts. So I realize some viewers are confused because the wording of it seems like you can take any courses in first year, but I don't think that's entirely true. I'll come back to the reason behind in my second point. For instance, your plan is to apply for a biology major. Coincidentally, it is an open enrollment program. Even though you don't need specific courses for enrollment, there are courses you need to complete for your post in order to obtain your degree. Under completion requirement, you see first year courses that are mandatory in order for you to complete post requirement. In other words, don't just take anything in first year. You can take these first year courses because A, eventually you need to complete these courses as part of the biology major requirement in order to graduate. B, without first year prerequisites, you might not be able to take more advanced classes in later years. I will explain point B using biology major as an example. From here, it says biology major students need to take Bio 220 in the second year, and Bio 120 is a prerequisite for this course. If you follow the instruction under enrollment requirement without looking at the completion requirement, you might not realize you have to take Bio 120 in first year. Now this becomes problematic because you can't take Bio 220 without completing Bio 120. As you can see, programs are structured in a way that taking introductory courses allow you to take more advanced courses in later years. Therefore, some courses may not be accessible until you have completed the prerequisites. I encourage first year students to look beyond first year and plan ahead because a clear plan will save you from unnecessary delays and headaches in the future. So before attempting to enroll in any courses, please make sure you have completed all the mandatory prerequisites, or else you might get kicked out of the course halfway through your semester. Considering what I've told you for the past few minutes, this might sound contradictory, but listen carefully to the following 2 sentences. I took this course because I have to, versus I took this course because I should. Can you tell the difference? As mentioned previously, every post has a set of courses that are required for program completion. That means post prerequisites are your have-to courses. Your should course are those that you feel pressured to take regardless of what you may really think about that course. This could be the course that all your friends are in, or a BERT course that everyone calls it a GPA booster. Regardless of the reason, Avoid taking courses that doesn't spark your interest. You'll end up resenting it no matter how much great things were said about the course, and often your grades will suffer as a result. In my first year, I once took a course that I have zero interest in just because I was told that it was a bird elective, and it was super hard to motivate myself to study for that course. A lot of people think bird courses are easy and it requires minimal effort, but I don't really agree on this point because bird courses still requires you to study for it. Your marks will definitely reflect your work ethic. On the other hand, if you're passionate or you enjoy learning about certain topics, it takes half the effort to start the task. You need to realize early on that there's a difference between courses you should take and courses you have to take. That's all I have for you today. If this was helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to leave a comment if you have questions or suggestions. Stay safe and connected, and I'll see you very soon, my friend. Bye!